Now that we've taken an in-depth look at how the musical alphabet works, we're ready to speed things up by learning a shorthand method. We'll use this shorthand method to make the remaining major scales very quickly. Let's make the D major scale and see how this shorthand method works. This shorthand method starts with the musical alphabet. Since we're making the D major scale, we want to start the musical alphabet on the letter D. Go to the next line on the manuscript paper you wrote the C, F, and G major scales on. Write the musical alphabet underneath the staff starting on D. Space the letters out evenly like we did before. We start and end our major scales on the same note name, so write D again. This is where the musical alphabet starts over. Now we'll use the piano keyboard and the sequence of whole steps and half steps to find which note names in the musical alphabet have sharps or flats. Let's start on the D above middle C. We want to go up 2 whole steps. 2 whole steps up from D are E and this black key. This key can be either F sharp or G flat. We could perform the 3 tests to determine which it is, but using our shorthand method would be a lot quicker. The shorthand method is to simply look at the letter in the musical alphabet. The letter is F. Since the choices are F sharp or G flat, the correct choice is obvious: F sharp. See how we're letting the musical alphabet do this work for us? Next, 1 half step up. 1 half step up from F sharp is G. Then 3 whole steps, A, B, and this black key. This key can be either C sharp or D flat. The next letter in the musical alphabet is C, so the correct choice is C sharp. And lastly, 1 half step up to D, which is where the musical alphabet starts over. Now, let's notate the D major scale. You might want to have your grand staff handy for help with writing notes on the staff. Add a treble clef to the staff. We started on D above middle C, so notate that on the staff. Next, notate the rest of the D major scale on the staff. E. F sharp. Place the sharp sign on the space with the note. G. A. B. C sharp. Again, we place the sharp on the space in front of the note. And D again. That's the D major scale notated on the staff. It should look something like this on your manuscript paper. Let's do this again with the E-flat major scale. Since we're making the E-flat major scale, we want to start the musical alphabet on the letter E this time. Go to the next line on your manuscript paper and write the musical alphabet under the staff, starting with E. We're making the E-flat major scale, so we already know the first note name is E-flat. Starting on the E-flat above middle C, we want to go up 2 whole steps. 2 whole steps up from E-flat are F and G. Exactly what we have in the musical alphabet. Next, we want to go up 1 half step. A half step up from G is this black key. This key can be either G sharp or A flat. The next letter in the musical alphabet is A, which tells us it's A flat. Next, up 3 whole steps. The first whole step is this black key. The next letter in the musical alphabet is B, so the correct note name is B flat. The next two whole steps are C and D. And lastly, one half step up. A half step up from D is E flat. The last note name is always the same as the first, so it has to be E flat. Let's add a treble clef to the staff and notate the E flat major scale. Notate the E flat above middle C where we started. Next, notate the rest of the E flat major scale on the staff. F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, and E flat again. That's the E flat major scale notated on the staff. It should look something like this on your manuscript paper.